intellectual pack. Assemble. It is time for Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak, Episode 1.
There you go. Brought the goods. Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Well earned, I'm sure. Open the case so we can confirm its contents then. This does appear to be what the boss has asked for. It looks authentic to me, too.
This ain't no knockoff. It's the real thing. So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from? I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down, and 300,000 more upon completion of the job.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
And there's a lot of rumors going around about you guys. How about it? You treat us right, and this could be the start of something real nice here.
Huh. Interesting. I suppose you do deserve a little extra something.
The hell? Yeah, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you think we won't play?
What is this?
Huh. Should've known your place. Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Damn it! The cops! When did they start patrolling down here?
Idiots. Must have been on your tail. Let's just get out of... What? Where'd it go?
Huh.
I don't know any better than you! What are you doing down here?
Here.
Oh shit.
We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna
Ruh-roh.
wait around and get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go! Suspects in sight! Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them!
Even those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while. Thing's gotta be worth a shit ton of Mira if A wants it that bad. Guess I should check the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
Huh. This is interesting.
Thanks
First
for your
time I'm ever
patronage.
playing this
Hope to
game,
see you
too.
again.
Yeah, I hear ya. Come on. Gotta take this upstairs, Yums.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go to bed then. Night-night.
Night-night. Grandpa loves you.
Good night, sweetie. Don't forget to brush your teeth first, all right? This one's on me, Van.
Hmm.
Thanks. These little perks are why they call you the diva of the diner, you know?
Well, this diva's very welcome.
Think you can butter her up, do you? You really shouldn't enable him.
Why not?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I sure smell something brewing. And it ain't the coffee.
it's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all. As bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law... Bingo.
So, guys,
It
about the
was stolen
BCW
from
and
an
EW
antique shop in the
roster,
capital last weekend.
I
But
will be
because it
doing
could have been
a
stolen
roster
goods,
reveal
the
on that
shop never
game
reported it.
as soon as we get everybody.
This has
We do
trouble
not
written
have
all
everybody
over
yet,
it.
but once we do, we'll do it.
I have no idea if this person even exists, but
And
let's
hopefully
plug
Twitch
in
will
that code
fix
she
this
gave
shit.
me. Oh, it worked after all.
Hmm. Not really much yet.
Monmar. This looks like the building. What an adorable bistro this is. It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're
Yeah,
interested.
right.
Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arkwright Solutions?
But you know what?
That's right.
I got
He
someone
only
I
just
that I
finished
have
breakfast
that can take
himself,
care of
so I'm
you
sure you'll
real
still find him in
quick.
his office. He might
You
have
picked the
gone back to
wrong
bed, though, so don't be
stream,
shy
buddy.
about knocking a few times to get his attention.
Yeah, you just picked the wrong stream to fuck with me. Yeah, no, you didn't. Have you heard of
Well, it
NordVPN?
doesn't get more
And have you
complicated than
heard of,
mine.
you know, all those ones? No, you haven't.
First thing in the morning? You're, not really here with a job, right?
I am. I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir. Thank you very much. First, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. My name is Agnes Claudel. I currently attend a school in the Ober district.
Armis Academy.
Yeah, that's what you think,
Pretty famous
motherfucker.
school. Guess you're a first-year student living in the dorms, Miss Claudel?
You're very well informed. Oh, was it my uniform that gave it away?
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it. The first-year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
I beg your pardon?
The name's Van. Van Arkwright. Don't got a clue how you
Maybe
found out
you've
about
never
me.
heard of
But
Norton
if you know the
Antivirus
4SPG
Security,
code, you gotta know what work
because
I
I
do
have
here,
it.
right?
I do.
And they're stronger than your
You're a
little
contractor people
tiny
go
dick
to when they have
pussy
a job
shit.
they feel uncomfortable discussing with the police or the
You know
guild.
what it takes to
I'm
bully
told
someone
people
online
often
behind a
refer to you
fucking
as a
computer?
Spriggan.
Somebody
Close,
with a
but not
little
quite.
bitty
It's not just an issue of
dick.
comfort. I take on jobs you flat out
And that's
couldn't
what
bring
you're
up to the
putting off right
authorities.
now.
Jobs so close to
You're
illegal
putting
that
off
cops
with
hate me.
someone, you're putting
You get
off the
that,
fact that you're
right?
someone that has a very low
I
self-esteem
think so.
and someone that is so
Well,
stupid
whatever.
and
Just give me
retarded
a rundown of
and
what you want doing
fucking
for starters.
idiotic
I'll decide
that
whether
you
to
would
take it on
even
after that.
dare to
Thank
come
you.
after someone like
In
me
that case,
who can end your life in a
Holy
second.
shit. Don't tell me Aramis gives all new students Zyphas these days. Those things are top of the line.
You see this
no, but,
right here?
you're not far
That's
off.
coming after you,
Please
motherfucker.
have a look at this.
An antique pocket watch.
Just try me.
Wait.
This is what I
I'll
want your
hunt you
help
down and
with.
put one of these
I'd
in your
like your
head.
assistance in locating the old orbment in that image.
Hmm.
It's a few decades old and a memento of a relative of mine.
Hang on.
My great-grandfather.
Where'd you get this image?
It wasn't through an ordinary search engine, I'll say that. Records indicate it was stolen from an antique shop in the city a week ago.
I'm gonna assume you mean a special search app based on a P4 protocol exploit. Not what I was expecting.
Bitch.
I'll give it to you straight. Take this one to the cops or the guild. I don't know what kind of orbment this is, but it looks
That's
like it's
a
got a whole lot of
fucking
historical value.
unique,
And you
custom-made
mentioned it was
Derringer.
stolen. Likely some seedy folks are involved at this point. Besides, searching for a memento of a relative sounds like something those suckers at the guild would eat right up.
So you say, but... I can't. I just can't.
No.
I can't go to the police
More
with
like
this.
put a bullet in your
And the
head.
guild is even more out of
No.
the question.
9 cal. 9 mil.
If you say so. Oh, I guess I should have put out something to eat with the tea, huh?
Oh, speaking of food... This is from a
Yeah,
popular
but,
bakery near our dorm. They only make
yeah,
20
somebody's
of them a
coming
day,
in
and
right
they're
now to
supposed
kick
to be
your
really
ass out, bitch.
This is Andalusia's late summer limited time edition. The specially made tart covered in Violette de Soleil figs from Oregon honey.
You are something of an expert, I see.
I ain't even there anymore, bitch.
I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this because I couldn't say no to that tart. Got it?
If you say so.
You sure love to talk, don't ya?
Then I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright.
Same to you. Van's fine, by the way.
If you're sure, then why don't you call me Agnes?
And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Clear skies are in store for the Edith metropolitan area. Expect a few nice days of sun and smiles. Meanwhile, residents in Longport should prepare for a bout of sudden thunderstorms approaching the area.
Thanks for the update. Now let's get back to the music.
There he is. There's my buddy. Thank you, man. Do me a favor. Stick around for a while. In case those assholes come back. Also, don't forget to lock them up on Twitch. Or Twitter, I mean. Or X. Whichever. But, yeah, you know. You know what I mean. I know you got those guys. Knew it. They don't know how to stay away, do they? They always try to come back and be little bitches that don't know when they're beaten. You know, the funny thing is, didn't we shut you guys down a moment ago? So what? You couldn't help but come back and be beaten again?
Oh, this place is so soothing.
Do you guys like getting beaten up and beaten at your own game? Because every single time you do come back, you get beaten again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Every single time. I have too many moderators for you guys to fuck with me. What don't you guys get about that? Like, seriously. Like, are you guys just fucking stupid as all hell? Good. Like, are they fucking stupid as all hell? Because they got beaten before, too. And now they're coming back to get beaten again. It's like, do they love getting their asses whooped?
Looks like it's closed right now.
Yep.
Yeah, nighttime's when the mirror really rolls in.
Exactly.
We can come back another time.
Exactly, you didn't.
Nice. We got a hit.
A hit?
You're my buddy, and I got you. I got your back, as well as you got mine, bud.
Oh, you mean that man. Is he the one we're looking for?
Sure is. Let's go see what we can get out of him.
Garda's a bank, you fucking idiot. They don't even know what they're fucking talking about. Dude, Garda's a fucking bank, you retarded idiot.
What to do? What to do?
Garda is the people that come to Speedway and, you know, set up our
I'm gonna be
safe.
so rich.
It's like they don't even understand what is what.
Right?
Yeah, literally.
Anytime you want me, it leads me to nothing but trouble.
Like they don't even know what they're fucking talking about, honestly. Garda? Really?
We're supposed to be in the same business here.
I can't help but laugh because of how stupid they are. Yeah. I doubt they're done being beaten. Because apparently these people love to get beat. Oh.
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
Do you guys love getting beaten? I mean, I'm serious. Do you guys love being beaten? Is that why you guys keep coming? Is because you love being beaten? Is that it? Huh? Is that all you can do is say random shit? I thought so.
The terrace is just up ahead.
Take it slow. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb otherwise.
Looks like he went behind the stairs.
What? Oh.
Damn. Good eye.
And even worse yet for you idiots, my friend is a country boy. One of my best friends from the country. He knows you fuck with me, he don't hesitate. He'll fucking kill your ass. Either that or he'll beat the shit out of you. Good. Good. Bring it. You know where to find your beating. No, I just don't want to shoot anyone upstairs. You know what? Maybe you are fucking stupid.
Okay.
Hey, fat ass.
Alrighty.
Get on a treadmill. No, you would with that fat ass. I saw your picture. Like what? You can't even get up? You're too busy hiding behind your fucking keyboard that you can't even get up? Get off your ass?
Got your number.
Dude, I see your picture, motherfucker. You're clearly a fat ass that sits on his ass all day.
Take that. Keep it up. Thanks, pal. A chance.
Don't you just love a dragon when they don't realize when they're fucking beat?
Whew, that hits the spot.
Don't you just love it when they keep coming? Like fucking idiots that think they're gonna be anything else than a little bunch of pussies that don't know when to fuck off. Don't you just love that? Because it's so satisfying to beat people like that and just destroy their entire existence. You know? Because that's what I love about it. All they do is hide behind their little keyboards, sit on their fucking asses, you know, lazy all day.
Let's get to work. Well then, away we go.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Me. That's who would win in a fight against you pussies. I'll put you down with one shot.
I'll take you on.
I'll take you on. Grab the right. White heel.
Thanks, pal. A chance. Take that. You picked the wrong guy to fight. Looks like the gang's all here.
So many of them. Look out!
I'll dice you up. Keep it up. Going all in.
Grab the right. White heel.
Thanks, pal.
Yes, who will win? Me. Easy.
Take that. Keep it up.
That's who would win.
Grab the right. White heel.
I owe you one.
Because I put you down in one shot.
You'll pay for that. I'll dice you up.
Because once I hit you, you would go crying to your little mommies. Because, oh, the guy from the internet hit me. Yeah, I did. Maybe it'll teach you not to fuck with me. And that's what would happen.
Cypher activate. Going all in. There!
There!
Here goes. Take that!
Okay.
Be sure to keep your distance. Combat over. Processing data.
I can't believe there were monsters right beneath my feet.
So,
I had no idea.
like, guys, we will maybe finish
Got the bracers to thank for that.
Legend of
Usually good at
Heroes
keeping them
Trails,
contained.
Trails from Zero, but I don't know if we will because I've never really liked it when, like, games didn't have, like, English dialogue or English voiceover
Good
option.
work, guys. We all in one piece?
I mean, with the Yakuza series, I can actually handle because that was basically originally a thing with that. So I can actually handle it with the Yakuza series, but not when it's a series that they should have actually given the effort into giving a voiceover dialogue that's English. Like, usually when you remake a game, you do an English voiceover. I mean, come on. I don't even need to even be a game producer to know that. Or a game developer, even.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I'm on it.
Don't forget about your charge attack. There's so many of them. Look out!
Grab them right. White deal.
I owe you one. There!
Ow! Jerk.
Bring it! Got a whole slew of them. I'll dice you up! They're down! Here goes.
Grab them right. White deal.
Thanks, pal. A chance! Take that!
this thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else. Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I could see why the army liked it so much. Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack or taking it to some lab or a tech corp. That girl with Arkwright seemed to know what it was worth, too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way. I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Huh? What are you doing here?
So you came here after all. Not a bad hustle you got going on. You learned what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up. I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all...
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you fear.
Huh?
What was that?
Giacomo. Come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm on your video, but, you know.
Be sure to keep yourself ready with them. Look out!
I'm on your stream too, Dragoon. It's just I don't have the audio on.
Eat this! Here goes. Keep it up! This'll hurt. Take that!
Let's keep moving ahead.
Gotcha! Bet we can rest there. Whew, that hits the spot. That hits the spot. That hits the spot.
No.
Guys, I'm gonna switch over my other
Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
I can't believe it.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit. Wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
What in Adios' name?
Whoa! Look at all that blood!
Shit. It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer
Oh.
themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkwright?
Cool.
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence
Yeah,
that
I
you
got
were
my
in the
other
maintenance
earbud in.
tunnel? That you were just taking that girl with you alone
I
on
got
some
my other
field trip? Not a
headset in. Other
chance!
portion of it.
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you. Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art orbment, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right? Took the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Hmm. Oh. Oh.
You're wasting your time with that one. I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case. The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's Analytical Division. On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte. And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Of course, last night, guys, I got every single person, um, well, unlocked in my rise. So, like from the live events, I got everyone unlocked.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
Looks that way. Seems real competent, too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
We've really been going only for
Kincaid,
48
not
minutes.
Renee. You know that.
Let me check.
Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery
Looks
to get
like
the
it.
job done, I see.
Damn right.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte. We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on. If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
Contact information exchanged.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet? Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care, then.
Yeah.
You as well, young lady.
Thank you.
Kind of reminds me of Reen a little bit. Yeah,
Excuse me?
like
Can I have a moment of your time?
Van kind of reminds me of Reen.
You just came out of the police station, didn't you? I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Like same hair color, basically same kind of height.
The newest reporter with the Tyrell Times. I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine. You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything. Really? Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingle. I'll get one over you this time.
Having a rough day? Sure. I'll get it done.
I mean, I know he isn't Reen, but kind of reminds me of him a little bit. From like the Legend of Heroes Trios. Like, I want to say Trails in the Sky, but that's the wrong game.
Oh, this place is so soothing.
Well,
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She
Trails of
suits
Cold
that
Steel,
uniform
that's
to
it.
a T.
I knew it was called something like that.
My name's
Just
Bermati,
couldn't remember the
sweetheart.
exact name
I'm the
again.
owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs. Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now. Oh. Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it. Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. Oh, not at all. I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
Yeah, see, so far, it's a pretty interesting game. Hmm.
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's Feast District.
Hmm.
Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
Hmm. Hmm.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
Hmm.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen, I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety, and I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, man. I gotta say, this game, I mean, I expected it to be
We are
good.
now arriving at Edith Central Station.
I just didn't expect it to be
Those
this good. It's
transferring
like,
to the
I
Transcontinental
mean,
Railroad.
it's gonna be fun bringing it to you guys, that's for sure. I believe the next game in the Call of Duty Black Ops series is Call of Duty Cold War. I want to say Black Ops Cold War, like the one with the next one with campaign at least, but not really sure yet. You know. Yeah.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Graham Hart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact
I also
it will
got to
have on
remember
Calvert's
today is
future.
Wednesday, so I need to watch Evolve tonight with
It
the
has been 2
VPN.
years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last Mira was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several
Like, I don't even
centuries
know who
are
the
behind
bad guy in this one is yet.
I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open
Also,
arms, promoting an
just to
era
let
of
you guys
peace
know,
between us, even when it comes to
as soon as I have the money,
Reparations due to
I
come
will
to
be
an end
getting
this year. Some have raised concerns
Assassin's
that an
Creed
economic
Shadows.
recession is on the horizon. Those fears
So,
are unfounded.
as soon as I have the money, I'll be getting that one.
We have
And then
used
we'll
these
be
past 2 years
resuming
to
the Assassin's
transform our
Creed
economy,
series.
to bolster our capital, to better our
Same with
technology.
when Borderlands
No
4
nation
comes
has
out.
surpassed what we have
We'll be
accomplished because
resuming that
no
one as well.
nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's head in.
His nose is... Adios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Modifying your ordnance.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added.
That hits the spot.
Gotcha!
Time for you to focus. There we go.
All you on, yes.
Initializing drive.
Damn.
All you on, yes. Here goes. I'll dice you up. All you on, yes.
Activating drive.
All you on, yes.
I did it.
Nice. There we go. There we go.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working.
Cypher activate. Going all in.
Initializing drive.
Rude. Okay, rude. Jerk.
Here goes. I'll dice you up.
That worked.
Combat over. Processing data.
Wonder what's down here.
Activating shards.
Probably not much, honestly.
Take that. All you on, yes. Going all in.
Initializing drive.
Let's keep moving ahead. Arts work best on this enemy.
There.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Knocked my earbud out of my ear.
I'll dice you up.
Engaging shield. I'll take you on. Here I come. Ha!
A chance. Take that.
Nice.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
That worked out pretty
There's gotta be
well.
some way around all this debris, but nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought.
Worst.
I better leave him alone. Now, where were we supposed to go?
Whoa.
Wait, is that
A chance!
Going all in. All you on yes.
Here I come! Ben!
This'll hurt.
If you could!
Take that!
A chance!
activating skill?
Here I come! Ha! We're down!
A chance. This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
Combat over! Processing data! No enemies found! Boost gate! There are so many of them! Look out! Use a
Got
shot!
a whole slew
Get
of
the
them.
upper hand on your own!
Take that. All you on yes.
Activating skill.
Yeah! It's further back!
You'll pay for that.
Full boost! Go all out! Activating skill!
I'll dice you up.
Yeah, we know all about breakable objects.
Arts attacks in
Take
mind!
the stun. Let's get to work. They're down. All you on yes.
Let's keep moving ahead. Time for you to focus! No! I'll take you on!
Boost level maximum strength.
All you
Activating
on
skill.
yes.
Here I come! Ha!
A chance. Take that.
A chance!
Boost level maximum strength. Initializing drive.
All you on yes. Nice. Moving on up.
Ah.
Get ready! This enemy's
Give me
tough!
your worst. I'll dice you up. All you on yes.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
Yeah! It's further back!
Got your number.
There we go! We're down! A chance!
Activating skill.
Sucker.
looks like a nice chest.
Hmm.
Brace yourself! You did it!
That looks like a nice chest.
There's so many of them! Look out!
They're stunned! Got a whole slew of them. I'll dice you up!
That was
Well,
quick.
then, away we go.
Well, maybe that might have been a breakable wall, but nope.
Arts work best on this end. Time for you to focus. Activating skill. Now!
All you on yes.
Let's keep moving
Nice.
ahead. That looks like a nice chest.
Nice. You know, nothing that way, I guess. Guess it's basically just keep heading down. We're going down, down, down. Burning ring of fire. Hmm.
Whoops, dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses, girl. We should look around a little more.
Hmm.
A hidden entrance?
Huh, guy's nothing if not thorough. His hideout should be dead ahead. Whew, that hits the spot. That hits the spot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Can't get much more Middle Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh? Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
Don't touch
really
it!
is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries.
He's gonna touch it, isn't he?
Found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing? Get back!
Ah, great.
Went inside the statue.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, you think? That's not good? That's even worse.
Okay. Resonating? We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento.
No.
But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
Right!
I'll take you on. Time to put this to use. You got this! Brace yourself! Bands alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for. Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well. Impressive footwork.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us. You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs. We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier. Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume. Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know, and why you're after it.
Van, I'm certainly curious too. What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders. And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives!
What?
Shit! You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
I'll thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravage. We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you! Where'd that skunk from earlier go? We're gonna enjoy this!
No. Van!
Got that out of your system? You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
The hell? Fine then. You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. Nah, no time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me! What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's...
Oh boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
Van...
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths? All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then. Shardswell! The thrills all yours!
What
Holy shit. Okay, that's cool.
What is this feeling?
fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week.
You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Here goes!
I'll shut you up.
Let's rumble.
Cypher activate!
What the?
Time for some payback!
Impossible! This is unbelievable!
Oh, it's believable.
What is he? Ugh.
Van! Are you alright? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
But... Was it the Genesis, then?
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively
Tackle box down there was
Genesis.
dusty.
You saying there's 8 of these?
Had to clean off a little bit.
I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries describe them as for experimental observation.
Just started watching Jack Ryan last night on Prime.
Of course, they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein. Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution.
Yeah,
It's
name
easy
here,
to
but
tell
I
by
fell out
looking at it
again.
just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then. Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right?
Oh. I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those two are...
They're from Almada. We finally caught them.
Get lost. This is our territory.
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider 'em paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
Damn it.
Shit. I can't let him keep living like this. Why must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner. You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago. As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work. And now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end."
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years. But I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there are still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise. Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses.
Hang on,
I'll bump
guys.
it up a
I'll be
little
right
because of the
back.
danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still. I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What are you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single Mira, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too, for your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here. Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Guys, I'm back.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right, now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work, too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise. Now, let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Gotta be around here somewhere. You can find him.
That's how it goes. That's pretty good, I
Yep.
guess.
Sure did. What the hell? Airplane wasn't even in my ear. It was on the floor. Shoot.
I'm Agnes Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
Well, guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. I will see you guys again. Yeah, I'll see you guys again here in a moment, or no, tomorrow for another episode of Monster Hunter Stories 2 and another episode of Yakuza 5 and then another episode of WWE Legends live on Twitch. As always, though, remember, stay safe, stay dangerous. Love you guys. Later.